What's going on YouTube? It's your boy SlayIsland and I'm back with another video. Just the other day, the NBA 2K League released the new tryout process for Season 4. So in this video, I'm going to break down the new process, give you guys some tips on how to make the league, and talk about my experiences in the league. But before I get into all that, make sure you guys go down, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. So first things first, I'm going to show you guys the video that the NBA 2K League put out, and I'm going to give you guys my comments on it. So here it is.
What's up, fam? It's your boy, Black Frank White, the NBA 2K League Community Ambassador, here to tell you about our new trial process for Season 4. And in this off-season, it's about the tournaments. I repeat, it's all about the tournaments. NBA 2K League teams will hold over 35 Pro-Am tournaments in what we're calling the NBA 2KL Draft Prospect Series. And what's up for grabs in each and every one of these competitions? Draft eligibility. Win an off-season tournament and become draft eligible. It's that simple. But you don't have to win a tournament to qualify for the draft. After each tournament, one player from a losing team will be awarded a prospect badge. Translation? They've earned draft eligibility. Xbox One and PlayStation 4 tournaments will take place October through early December. But it's not just about winning those tournaments. It's about getting noticed. That's why teams that win those tournaments will be invited to compete in the winners event later in December, where 2K League teams and scouts will be watching. And in January, tournaments on next-gen consoles, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 will be held. Then, for the first time ever, only draft-eligible players will compete and show off their skills in the NBA 2K League Combine in February. Meaning, 2K League teams will have an incredible opportunity to evaluate talent. Why? Because the best will be playing the best. Keep in mind, after becoming draft eligible, all players must go through a background check and sign the pledge, committing them to fair, inclusive gameplay. You know us, we don't mind a little trash talk, but there's absolutely no room for discrimination in the NBA 2K League. That's it, the NBA 2K League Season 4 trial process. Stay locked to our social channels for more tournament information this off-season. But first, let's get back to that grind.
So first things first, this is a huge change from how it's been in the past years. If you guys don't know, the way they've done it in the past is you'd have to win a certain number of Pro-Am or Rec games. I think last year it was 50. And once you win those 50 games, you're eligible to play in the Combine. Then in the Combine, you were required to play 40 games, and the players with the best stats were chosen to be in the pool. A lot of people didn't like this method. It had its pros and cons, but the general consensus was the top players weren't necessarily getting into the league. So they decided to change it up. As you saw in the video, the new way to make the league is by winning a team tournament. The Combine is basically gone. So here's what you have to do. You have to get your 5, sign up for a team's tournament, and win. If your team wins a league tournament, all 5 players are automatically draft eligible. There's also going to be 1 player selected from all team tournaments from the losing team. So that means there's going to be 6 players selected from every single team tournament. And after all the players are selected, then they go to the Combine with just those select players. Now, my initial thoughts on this is I like it, but I don't necessarily love it. It has its pros and its cons, just like the last system. So the pros are, if you have a good Pro-Am team, there's so many tournaments, there's a good chance that you're going to win and your whole team is going to make it in. It also allows players who maybe only excel at a certain skill to still make it into the pool, where maybe in the Combine they might not have been able to do that. So now let's get to the cons. First off, you need a team. I know there's a lot of people out there who are really good at the game, but they just don't have the team, and this system is honestly gonna make it so they have zero chance to make it into the league. It's going to be extremely tough for them to make it. And if we look in the past seasons, there have been players who really were completely unknown. No one would have picked them up if it was a system like this, but ended up making the league. For example, Idris, he's been one of the best players in the league, and he was a complete random who nobody knew about. Also for me, basically my whole team is league players. They're ineligible to play. So that means I have to pick up a whole new 5, try to gain chemistry and win one of these tournaments while I'm also playing with my regular team in other leagues. So those are my initial thoughts. Make sure you guys go leave a comment down below what you guys think, but now I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to make it. So first things first, making it into the draft pool does not guarantee you're going to get drafted. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but there's a lot of buddy-buddy going on in the league, and if you're an unknown player, even if you make it to the draft pool, it's going to be extremely hard for you to get drafted. So before I even talk about what I would suggest doing for the league tournaments, you have to do these things first. You have to compete in Pro-Am leagues. For example, WR, MPBA, TPO. You have to compete in them, and your team has to do good. You have to make noise in them, and you have to show players that you can play against current league players. That's the first thing. Another thing is you want to be friends with some of the players in the league. It helps so much. Having those players in the league be able to vouch for you is literally everything. Now for the league tournaments, don't be discouraged if you don't win early. There's going to be so many of them. Try to find a solid 5, play in every single thing you can do, build up chemistry, keep getting better, and eventually the top teams will get knocked out and it will be a lot easier to win. I also suggest everybody playing in these tournaments to stream their games, make a Twitter account if you don't have one already, follow the managers, follow the league teams. You have to do all the little things. You want to do everything you can to improve your chance, even if it's just a little bit. Now let me tell you guys a little bit about the league itself. So as some of you guys know, I've played in the league. I was in the league in season 2, and it's honestly a great experience that I suggest everyone who loves 2K to try for. It's literally a once in a lifetime experience, and you will have so much fun. I mean, you literally are getting paid to play 2K. When I stream, a lot of people ask me how much you make in the 2K League. So for me, my salary was $35,000 over 6 months. That's about the average you make in the 2K League, but they also pay for your housing and they pay for your travel, all this. There's also opportunities to win a lot of extra money in the mid-season tournaments and the finals. For example, if you win the finals, you're probably bringing home about $100,000 during those 6 months. And you're playing 2K for a living. You're around NBA players, you're around the NBA team. It's just a great experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out so much. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway coming up soon. I'm probably gonna give away a next gen console. So if you guys made it this far in the video and that's something you'd be interested in, make sure to let me know down below. But until next time, I'm out.